It's been weeks since the world fell into madness. The sky turned a depressing grey here in the woods, and the earth beneath my feet began to moan and shudder, almost like it's alive or something. The beasts that I used to hunt around here had become twisted and vicious. The villagers turned on each other like rabid animals, killing and maiming without reason. Half of the travellers on these roads are either deranged or begging for help. In these times, I've turned to what I know best: hunting. It's a dangerous game now, but at least I won't starve like those sad people dying on the roads. Except it's not just animals anymore, it's people. I can hardly tell the difference now. I tracked a stag down but got discovered by other survivors. Well, more like opportunists, raiding a carriage on the side of the road. Their leader, a woman dressed in exotic clothing, ushered me to come towards them and said that I looked like I knew my way around here. I told them I did. And she said, "Welcome to the crew." I joined in with a group of new recruits. They told us our test was coming tomorrow. Well, it's better than being one of those poor souls huddled into their homes, waiting for death to come. Today, the lady said we need to prove we can be valuable to her. We needed to pay for her expertise. Something about that sensor leads me to think that she has more power than she's letting on. The greed in her eyes, that need to take more. I told her I knew of a place to find some valuable items. We'll leave in a few hours and she'll stay back at the camp with the rest of her gang. We set out in the morning. It took us a few hours to cut our way through the roots and vines that blocked our path. I used to hunt these lands with my father before the army forced us off of it. Something about an upcoming battle with something unexplainable. Load of bollocks if you ask me, but we couldn't exactly negotiate with the cannons. We pushed through towards the towers until we stood just outside of them. I was the first to hear the beating of the drums and the first to see the once proud army reduced to an husk of its former self. The vines and roots spread through their face and limbs, overgrown and forgotten. As if, on cue, a row of arbalists appeared and shot at us. I was fortunate that the arrows missed my net. Can't say the same for some of the others. We used a spare torch and some oil to burn the creatures to death. We scoured the corpses for belongings, found some rings, pendants and old war medals. Hopefully the lady will take them. I also found an holy book. Since I'm the only literate one here, no one had any qualms about me taking it. Apparently, this is some big heroic bunch. Sure could use some people like that right about now. We returned to our camp and found it had been wiped out. That damn woman is gone. The camp's supplies are empty and only corpses remain. I saw some wagon tracks heading away from the camp and deeper into the forest. It's nothing good, but it's a path forward. Me and 4 others are all that's left now. But even in these dark times, there are moments of calm. We stumbled upon a clearing in the woods today, and there was a waterfall there. It was like a little piece of paradise in the midst of all this madness. We sat there for a while, just watching the water and trying to forget about our troubles. There aren't enough of us to take from others. Not that I would allow the guys to steal anymore, even if there were, so we had to find other survivors. We found a group and had been hired to escort them to a safe haven. They're willing to pay us well and offered us food, so of course we agreed. It's not often that we get to be the good guys, but in this world, anyone who's not trying to cause harm is a hero. The journey has been treacherous and we've already lost a few survivors to the monsters that roam these lands. We encountered a lumbering giant with an axe. He tried to take the woman's child, but one of our men stepped in. putting himself in harm's way, he took an axe to the shoulder for his heroics. After we took care of the oaf, I checked on the man. He seemed almost happy when he passed on. We made it to safety. It's an inn built on the rims of the farmlands. It's housed by a friendly couple and we'll be able to spend some time here. We're going to help them find some food now. As we were leaving, the survivors thanked us for our help. It was a strange feeling, being thanked for something that we thought we were doing out of self-interest. But it was a good feeling too. I don't know what the future holds for us, but I do know we'll keep on surviving and protect each other. It's all we can do now. Humanity needs to come together. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll be remembered as heroes instead of just bandits.